hello, and welcome back to my neck of the woods. I'm Morning Day You, and we're continuing Axiom Verge today. I've actually found something out. One, all the bosses do have names. It's just that the enemy guide I have doesn't have the enemies' names for the bosses. But if I find info about the entire area I'm in, like if I were to search Absu through that enemy guide, it would then give me the name of the boss. Most of the time, it's enemy name variant. And I could see that some enemies are honestly kind of like enemies. I mean, considering the last boss we fought, yeah. So right now, I have some information. So that one area I was trying to find in Absu, yeah, it's not there. It's randomly generated. All of those are randomly generated. So now, considering it, there are 5 of those in the game, each with a different difficulty level: 2 easy, 2 medium, and 1 hard. The 1 hard has a special item in it that we can't get anywhere else, and because only 1 shows up, there are 3 different weapons in that for the special item. Meaning that if I want to show each of those off at some point, I have to play through this game 2 more times and hope that RNG doesn't completely screw me. You know, just the standard of, oh hey, I think doing this could be fun. And, you know, I get to show off something interesting. Nope. Nope. So, for this, I have to find my way back to, I want to say it was somewhere in Z that had the spot that I couldn't figure out how to open. And immediately I'm back into things. Forgot this was not the way to go, and this is generally a closed off section of the map. I'd have to go a fairly long ways to be able to get to Indy, so I might as well just not go this way and instead go the substantially easier, both difficulty and movement wise. Okay. I forgot I had teleportation abilities. And yes, when it happens, when that episode is released, please understand that I do understand that I did have the ability to go through there. I may be incompetent, but I'm not so incompetent to have gone back and edited the video only to still say, yeah, there's nothing I could have done there. Especially considering in the video I did have the standard lab coat, not the trench coat, but that's still a, okay, I could have done something there. Just constantly forgetting about stuff really doesn't help. Oh, and to talk about the secret areas, each one has a main item to get and a sub item to get. So I've found 2 out of the 5. That means out of everything there can be some in multiple areas. And right here I realize it. I think this is roughly telling me that there's something there, maybe? Like the dots. You have a pink one there. You have a pink and a yellow one here. So either that's something else, or that's telling me about secret areas. Even though if that were the case, Ukana wouldn't have it, so I'm guessing it's more a case of lore entries, maybe. trying to figure out this game's interface without, you know, poking around more than I really care to do, because I'm in the portion of the game that I have no clue about. So it's just a blind waltz, a stumbling waltz at that, through the remainder of the game. I have to figure out what I need to do and where certain things are hidden. And then you have spots like this where it's like, okay, yeah, I can get into there. But out of everything, one of the hardest spots to search for secrets is Indy, because this entire area can be lined with them. So I'm going to have a fun time trying to figure out where, if anywhere, there is. And the main thing is, the screen effect that you saw during those episodes where I went into a secret area are prevalent as soon as you enter a room. It's based kind of on proximity more than, okay, you entered like a massive room. You'll be able to see the effect. That's back down to Absu, so I need to keep going across. And so far, as I've found, through looking up the boss names and accidentally stumbling into the whole secret area stuff, in figuring out about the secret areas, the first sign that you're near one is your health gauge will have those scan lines. And it'll grow in intensity until the entire screen has the effect. The hardest part is finding out if you're close by just off of the health bar. I really have no clue. So I'm thinking there's a few secrets I missed here. So far, nowhere else has these dots except for Absu and Indy. So I'm thinking Absu might have one thing still in it. Erebu has more to it than I realize, because I don't know if this can be seen in the video, but I can see this clearly, and I'm going to try to describe it. Basically, there's a border around the map. Not the purple one, but next to each of the exits, you can maybe focus on that and see that the arrows point toward a box. And that kind of tells you the dimensions of the area. At least that's what I'm thinking. Because so far, nothing has extended outside those bounds. So there might be more to Absu that I haven't found yet, because I just haven't discovered the secret entrance. And Erebu has more to it because there's an entire... Basically, it's focused on the entire right half of the box. When you focus on things like that, it's just like, oh wow, that actually is interesting. Also, I'm going back into here just to check this room. Okay. Also, the entrances to each of the hidden areas can be wildly different, mostly because some can require drilling into it, some can just require corrupting or uncorrupting, and further, some can require some other items that we don't have yet. So now, Z, there's one spot that we still have to get here for map completion, which I'm okay with. If you remember, this is where we fought, as I called it, Kraid. In actuality, it was named after an enemy, just add the variant onto it. And the only thing I don't think... I screwed that up. I need to... That sent me farther than I would have liked. Of course, there's some sort of grand secret. Okay, I'll work on getting that, but... out of everything this game has shown me for this, I don't feel bad about not knowing the boss's name. Very few have an enemy name that isn't, enemy name variant for the boss. So, I'll just stick with that, and the only thing is, I'm kind of sad that I dropped that during the last two boss battles. Yeah, this is where we got the coat. So, to retroactively give them names, for the boss we fight during the hallucination, I'm just going to call that the trial, in reference to the Chozo trial. And for the giant wasp, I'm going to give that... I'm trying to think, because there's a boss in Metroid Zero Mission that I don't know the name of that is perfect for that. So, if you do know the name, congrats. There's your boss name. Alright. So, yeah, no, it was... I kind of forgot about tunnel hoppers. Okay. out. Now, I think this is just a cur. I mean, if it is, then I think cur's maybe where we have to go next. I just know this isn't the area that I need to get to.